I honestly think that.
Straight from Cameroon. He's in Cameroon at the moment. He's got a message from Africa. Yeah? He said, you know what he said? He said, shut up! You fool!
Yeah, I was tired that day though.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was dehydrated.
Okay, look. Van, I wasn't. Jay,
Robin, because we asked her to join and she was like, nah, elf all the way. Elf all the way, babe.
I think.
Yo, people. Welcome to District G and Chill. I'm Big Joe, Joseph Mossakwa, Joe Gaming UK. And chilling with me today, on my left side is Rookang, pro gamer. Shout out to Rookang! On my right-hand side, YouTube sensation, internet provider, content provider, sorry. Pro gamer, the list is endless. Former Team DG, King Jae. Shout out to King Jae. And sitting next to King Jae, we have the man behind East London Fighters, Verne. Put it together for Verne. Big shout out to our sponsors, Game Statics and Naroshi Interactive. Come on, come. Just off cue there. Wicked. So we're going to go straight into this. And I just want to talk about 2017. We'll start with a bit with Tekken and, you know, the year 2017, how it's gone down. Now, if I'm going to start this, I'm going to say that for us, well, for District G, we started it with Tekken Tag 2. Now, that was a good measure for me to say that, oh my God, Tekken 7 is going to be fantastic because we managed to bring like all the old boys, a lot of new boys to come out and play the game. So I knew that Tekken 17 was going to drop really well. Admittedly, when it did drop, because you remember it dropped first with the, well, it dropped a little bit before with Kane and Trench winning that Japanese tournament, the tournament to go to Japan.
The qualifier.
Yeah, and then before the game came out, again, they did the UK tour. Now, at the beginning, I thought, why are you doing a UK tour now? You might say that, okay, everyone's kind of on an equal playing field, but they weren't because Kane and Trench had clearly played more Tekken than anybody else. So you're doing a UK tour for Kane and Trench to win. And admittedly, this was before he joined Team DG. Because I would have probably loved it if he was going around winning everything. But objectively, fair is fair. He was always going to win that tour, really, wasn't he? Because it was a bit unfair. So I thought that was a bit silly from Namco. But I didn't know they were planning the world tour. So after a few months, the world tour dropped, and I thought that was absolutely amazing. I thought they really, really killed it with that whole thing, and it made sense to then drop the UK tour so early. What do you lot think?
Oh, about the Tekken World Tour?
Yeah.
It was good. It's good to kind of like have, you know, something for Tekken because we never really had anything for Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag 2. For me, I thought it was good that, you know, people could travel around, but I thought it was the spacing of the time was a bit too close. You know, everyone was getting sponsored so that they can fly to these tournaments. But, you know, for everyone that's not fortunate financially, it was very, very hard for people to travel within the 3 to 4 months. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me now, I was thinking they should have done it like Street Fighter, where Capcom Pro Tour is like the whole year. It's spaced out. People have money to kind of like go to this tournament, that tournament.
So what you trying to say that if like I ranked really well, but I couldn't afford to go to the next tournament, it's like an unfair advantage.
Yeah, because other people that can pay to go to these tournaments, they're going to place higher than you. So it should be spread out very widely of what tournaments there. So maybe 3 to 5 tournaments, maybe for the month or something like that. Run it throughout the whole course of the year and see how it goes.
No, it's good, Jay. Yeah, you're right. He's with Tekken World Tour, it could have been spread out a bit more, and I think that's maybe something they might implement in the next season, because I'm sure there will be another season. I'm sure there will be, because the first one was such a success, and I'm looking forward to seeing what more Namco bring new characters, maybe Roger Jr., maybe Lei Wulong. Yeah, so hopefully...
He's not coming back, keep wishing.
No, don't say that, man, please, man.
No, the TWC actually happened at the start of early on in Elf's involvement with Tekken, so I don't really have too much to add on that at all. To be honest with you. But what I would have liked for the World Tour is more stops in Europe.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
Right.
So like with the Capcom Pro Tour, you actually had a few stops in Europe, maybe one in France, maybe one in the UK, maybe that I would have liked that more. So for the Tekken World Tour. So for our guys, mainly the students, we don't in the UK we don't have huge amounts of sponsorship money to send them on, around the world. It would be nice for them to actually go there and have a chance to qualify.
I agree.
So let's hear more about Elf because it's growing massively, but there's still quite a lot of people that don't know who you are and exactly what you're about. So let us know. Tell everyone what it's all about.
Okay, well, Elf started about 20 odd years ago. No, Elf actually started in a pub in East London called Secret Weapon.
Oh, you said 20 years ago, or did you start 20 years ago?
Well, I've been playing since 1987. That's more than 20 years ago.
I wasn't even born.
Hold on, wait. Catherine, big time. Hold on.
Yeah, so I've been playing since '87, the very first Street Fighter, and before that, the Double Dragons and whatever else have you.
Oh, my Double Dragon. Yeah.
And, in various arcades, because you're not old enough to remember the arcades.
Okay.
Oh, we're pretty old here. We're pretty old.
And they're more Streets of Rage.
Yeah, exactly.
So
we had an arcade in East London, in East Ham, called Ace Amusements.
Right.
And from the arcade, we had a group of 4 people who would go to tournaments in central London,
right,
and represent East London. So really, that's where my name for East London Fighters came from. And for a while you grow up, you play at being an adult for a while and think, well, actually, I want to be a kid again. So you start up with projects. And we started I think about a year and a half ago in a pub in East London called the Secret Weapon, and it was just me and one PlayStation and a monitor.
Yeah.
And
that's what it takes sometimes.
Exactly,
Yeah.
You put out. I was new to Twitter and Facebook, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to put this out and see what happens, and then people started turning up. I was like, this is interesting. And after a while, it is what it is now.
Right.
We now have a big production team. We've got a media manager. We've got a lot of different things going on.
Yeah.
We do events every 2 weeks, and we're attracting a lot of big names. We support multiple communities, not just Tekken. We support Street Fighter, we support King of Fighters, my personal community.
Hold it. Where's my clap?
That clap button,
and we do support Street Fighter. We've got a growing Injustice community, and yeah, we're here. Hopefully, we're here to stay.
So let's talk about this 3-on-3 because this is a massive event. We haven't had a kind of team tournament since
Snake Pit.
Snake Pit. Yeah,
that's kind of way before my involvement with Tekken.
So what's the format of the 3-on-3?
It is a typical tournament format, so it'd be double elimination, and it is literally just a platform. The idea behind it is to have anybody turn up. People who are new to tournaments, you think, because tournaments are quite daunting. You go to them and you think, I don't really want to go on my own sort of thing. Grab 2 of your mates, turn up. You've got your friends to support you, and you can pitch in, and maybe you'll ruin somebody else's day, and that's brilliant.
Amen. Yeah.
No way. You're not ruining my day, man.
And do you can tell us the date of the tournament?
The date of the tournament is the 17th of February.
17th of Feb?
Yeah, you can actually sign up for it now on Smash GG. Just type in Tekken Team Tournament, and you'll be ready to go.
So guys, grab your friends, get them all together and get down to ELF.
District G, they got a team going, yeah?
Don't worry about us.
Yeah,
Are you
what's
part
the
of
team?
us? Are you part of us?
Well, mind you, you've got a team, haven't you?
Yeah, my team, I got Haroon and...
No one's interested in your team.
I got Haroon and Luke.
No one is interested.
Let's see if you guys can beat me.
Isn't that Demon?
Yeah,
That is
Demon,
Demon,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, no one's got a chance.
That's a
Doesn't matter who goes.
What's the name of your team? RTF what?
Yeah, RTFM.
TFM. So are you with them
Yes,
anymore?
I am.
You're still with them?
I'm still with them, and it's all going good. Hopefully, you'll see a lot more big things from me in 2018.
Yeah,
definitely. For
How many players on your team?
2 so far. So me and Harry for Tekken.
When did Harry ever play?
He's coming back, man. When he comes back, you guys are gonna see.
What's he sponsored for? You don't play.
But this is what we think of your team.
Wait. Nah.
Do you know what? Okay, you guys want to go? Nah, I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna go in yet.
So
Politically correct.
moving on a little bit. Who would you say are the main people, like the top ranked people in the UK? Because I've been hearing, and even in your interview, if you haven't watched Mario's interview, watch it. It's a great interview. You mentioned Haroon. You're not the first person to mention Haroon. I want to out him because he goes on like, I don't play the game and you know, I'm working too hard, but then he's now ranking up. He can't hide anymore.
Yes. He's so strong, man. He's so good, and I'm sure many people have seen the same thing, the progress and the amount of time. He is actually putting time into the game, and he's actually studying the game, and now he's really, really strong.
Actually,
he'll probably take down the whole of Elf, to be honest. Very easily. And he'll
Excuse me.
And District G even worse, man. So
let me remind you that Haroon has actually represented Elf.
Oh,
he is
an
a
Elf
vicarious member of Elf, of the Elf family.
Wow.
So you're trying to steal people.
So remember that. We're larger than you know.
Hold it.
I can't stop laughing in this interview, man. I need to do my core. Sorry, man.
Jay, who would you say are the people to look up? Okay, let me rephrase that for you. Because you've got such a massive following on your stream. What guys have really impressed you? Because I know at a lot of tournaments they come to you and they want to play you. And who have you been most impressed with your followers on Twitch?
I feel like there's a couple of players like Gosane. I think is really, really strong. He has Gosane, Elf Gosane. If you want that title. Yeah. So
ELF. Gosane, get it right, man.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I've been watching him like compete in tournaments and stuff, and he doesn't know that I watch him, but I'm actually like very impressed by him. I think he's really, really good. I think he does pop off prematurely in some of the things, but I think that's just because of his progression. And, you know, he's beating people that are notably good. So I think he's good. Joe Plex from Finland, I think he really came out and done damage. What was it? The Strong Style qualifier. Yeah. I didn't know who he was. He popped in my stream one day and he was like, oh, yeah, do you want to do a deathmatch? I was like, who's this guy? And then, like, 2 weeks later, I see him beat, like...
Did you slap him up?
I didn't play him.
Oh, right,
I just thought he was just
like,
someone...
Who are you?
Yeah, I just like,
get out.
But then, obviously, I see him win that. I was like, oh. I was like, I'm your biggest fan, man. I'm joking. No, but he was good.
Verne doesn't like that look. I want to see his look. He's like the mentality, what's it, who are you kind of thing.
No, you know what it was? Because obviously, the stream mentality is...
Because you're a top streamer.
No. It's not even that. It's just the stream mentality is obviously like, when you're streaming and stuff, it's like, people would be like, yo, what's going on? Or, hi, what's going on? He didn't say nothing like that. He said, do you want a DM?
Okay, I got you.
So obviously you have to assume, like, who's that?
Yeah. I didn't know who he was. It's like me coming up to you and saying, do you want to play? Like, you're just streaming. You don't know who he is.
That's true. You've got to command your stream at the same time.
Of course, yeah.
So it was a bit weird for me. But then, obviously, now that I've seen how he plays, I don't think he meant it in that type of way, innit? But it's just a streamer's mentality.
Can I take it back to Elf Gosane?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think he might possibly be.
Don't say
the best law.
Hey! No, I'm not having. No, because I was just going to ask you. Because I was just going to say. Because C. Crizzle's got a message for him.
Nah, I honestly
what happened to
think.
C.
Straight from Cameroon. He's in Cameroon at the moment. He's got a message from Africa. Yeah? He
cool.
said, yeah? No, he said, shut up! You fool!
Nah, honestly,
C. Crizzle, man.
Honestly,
You said the same thing as well about.
No, who is better? Now,
Why he's on point.
You said he got the best law too.
Hey!
I think he's got the best though.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
See, Crizzle's not being active though.
Can we get him up? I want to chill with this guy anymore. I just don't want to chill with this dude anymore.
So I don't remember correctly, but obviously you was at the District War too. Where did C. Crizzle place and where did Gosane place? Did Gosane place higher?
Actually, no. Our highest elf placed player was actually Organiser.
Okay.
Yeah, he placed 7th.
Oh wow! Yeah, because you did really. The Elf boys did very well, didn't they? Tried to come to South London and conquer.
Yeah, I think Gosane. I think I'd. Alright, so the reason why I picked Gosane.
I actually think we call that deep behind enemy lines or something.
No, sorry, go on. Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, no. The reason why I say Gosane might be better than C. Crizzle is because Gosane completes these combos that are difficult with Law, and C. Crizzle always messes them up. And the way how C. Crizzle plays, he plays on counter hit, whereas Gosane can be aggressive and he knows when to stop. So yeah, I'm a fan of his play.
Do
I
you know
think
what?
he's good.
Do you know what upsets me? He leaves Team DG and now he's just like he's at us now. He's at us.
Cheers, that
I
UJ,
think
yeah?
we're going.
Cheers, is that you, Jay,
That's shots fired. Completely.
I like District G. I'm just saying what I feel personally. I feel like in terms of the playership, I think Gosen completes his combos a lot more. See, Crizzle always kind of like doesn't. He just
Because on the group chat, the London group chat, I heard Gosen say that he doesn't even know himself. It's quite back and forth. You know, Crizzle's very humble anyway.
Both of them are humble, I think.
Yeah.
Gosen is extremely humble.
Yeah,
and-
two great guys,
and
great players,
Crizzle
great
is the same.
players.
So maybe they should face off.
It's got to be
against
a
each other.
grudge match.
It has to be, yeah.
It's got to be.
You can't detect who's a better lord by doing a mirror match. I think that's
It
like
doesn't work.
I know,
That's probably
but-
the worst way.
Yeah.
But then if you do it based
Killing
on
it,
placing,
I'd plan
C.
it.
Crizzle would have to better lot him because he's placed higher in
No,
multiple events.
because C. Crizzle's gone to probably he's gone quiet now, but he's gone to a lot more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
tournaments.
So he's obviously placed higher, so therefore, in theory,
But
he's
wait.
a better lord. But
I've got a brainwave. What about first to 10?
that's still
No,
one
because-
You killed him. You killed me. You
No,
killed me.
No, you know reason why. So this is what. You know what? This is what happens all the time. The short term mentality of people is if, say for example, me and Max Quicksilver, for example, we both play gigas.
Yeah.
If we done a first to 10, it doesn't mean that Max Quicksilver, if he beats me, that he's better than me.
Or if you beat him, it doesn't mean you're better than him.
I've got to stop you there. I'm actually the best Clark in Europe.
The best.
Best what? What game?
Clark.
KOF.
What's that?
Well, let's talk about KOF.
Sorry, guys, do you have any bricks?
Do people still play
So
that
how
game?
do you determine? Okay, because if I was going to determine the best player of any game, would you do a tournament with?
Well, it's based on tournament placings. It's
Yeah,
based
yeah.
on, I suppose, notoriety as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm known to blame Clark. There are a few other Clarks in Europe, notably Memento Norway, notably Gunsmith, notably Carlo as well.
Shout out to all those boys. Shout out.
But you know, of all of them, I'm probably the most well known. So therefore, vicariously, I have the name of the best Clark.
So applying this formula,
Yes.
would you say? So if I have to sum up who's better, would you then say that probably C. Crizzle, but then Elf goes in is probably going to evolve to be a better player?
If
He has a
Yeah,
potential.
potential. Yeah, if he hits his potential,
does,
will be
yeah.
a better player. Chris, I don't agree with them. Team DG all the goddamn way.
But
Was my clapping?
Raw, man.
But yeah.
District G, man.
Yeah, Crizzle's good though. Crizzle's good.
Let's put it on Verne now.
Yeah, let's put it on Verne.
Let's put it on him.
Elf.
Who is the best player out of the Elf camp?
I think it's that Asker player.
Well, Ron is that?
Vanacer, yeah,
Yeah, that's
Vanacer.
only because he knocked you out.
Oh, hold on a minute. He's coming with them.
Wow. 28,000 subscribers.
Well, not being
bro.
funny. I'm sitting with two guys at this table who my guys have knocked out of tournament.
Oh no!
Not me, though. When have I lost?
Wiggy, you lost to Ronisa.
Do you not remember?
Yeah, I was tired that day, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was dehydrated.
Okay, look.
My
Verne,
Q-scores were
I
raw.
wasn't feeling well. My hands were hurting. And, yeah, I was cold as well. Freezing cold. So
Okay,
I
sure.
couldn't
You
play
got
properly.
knocked out. So the best player, I really couldn't say.
No, don't do this.
No, I'll tell you why I couldn't say.
Okay, give
I'll tell you why I
me
couldn't say.
three.
Yeah, top three.
Not in any order.
Not
in any order,
I'm
but
gonna save you a little bit. Not in any order. Okay, give me the best players that be ranking the best.
Top two, at least.
Most improved player.
We've
There you
got a
go.
lot of most improved players. I'll tell you why we've got
Go
a lot
for
of
it,
most
yeah.
improved players, because Elf has risen quickly
Massively,
and
yeah.
we meet regularly and we have our own little team chats and stuff like that. We have our, the WhatsApp chat. And we all share tech. We all play each other regularly.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
all risen quite quickly. So
Yeah.
where we were placed in 6 weeks ago, we're not placing there now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Our guys are placing in the top 8.
They have a
some
WhatsApp
are in
group
the
as
top
well. Wow,
16s.
people don't know that. They have like
Yeah,
private
it's-
WhatsApp group.
infiltration.
I'm not in the group. That's
Yeah, 'cause
feel
you're a
a bit
shill.
left out, man.
So,
Did I hear correctly?
so most improved players, we're all improving well. Even I'm improving. I'm not even.
How can I make you answer a question? How can I make you give me a name? Not top three in any
I
order.
can give you a top 4. I can give you
No,
a top
no,
4.
no.
Yeah,
Top-
no.
I can give you a top 4. And I'll tell you why I'll give you a top 4. I'll tell you why I give you a top 4 Elf players. Because these are going to be our 14 players going forward for this year.
Okay.
We're talking official sponsorship here.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Big things for Elf this year. So our
Four
top 4,
players
and I
this
always forget the fourth, no matter which order I put them in.
Okay.
So if I forget your name, please forgive me. So our top 4.
Forget your name, you can't be
This is
that
not in
cool.
any particular order.
Yeah.
Wanisa, Gosain, Robin.
She's good.
Oh, you forgot the last one. This is bad. Make sure you
Hey!
get that, please, get that.
Fourth person, you're not important.
No, you already, like I said, no matter which order it goes in, I can't remember more than 4 things at any one time. It's a male thing. So, in it, right? So, no matter which order they go in, I forget the 4th player. So, yeah, there is 4 players. I've got it written down. Hang on 1 sec.
Jay, can I ask, while he's looking, Jay, can I ask Jay a question? Wait, Jay. Jay, do you think you could take on the elf players in a gauntlet match?
Yeah.
10 versus 1, and could you knock out all 10 elf players, do you think?
Yeah.
Easily, isn't it? I
wouldn't say easily.
And Verne says,
No, you know what? I wouldn't say easily. Like I feel like
Come on, Jay.
no,
Jay,
no, I'm
Jay,
gonna
Jay,
say
let's be real. This is a real talk, Jay.
Senpai Shiki, my 4th one.
Senpai Shiki, a big apology, he forgot you.
No, like I said, no matter which order it goes in, I
Senpai
always
Shiki's
forget.
your best player.
alright, no.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Senpai. How could you forget him?
No.
Even if I put him first, I would have forgotten one of the others. Do you know what I mean?
So those 4 players that you listed, Senpai Shiki's good. I remember playing him online. He's pretty good. Steep player, right?
You beat him.
He uses a lot
Yeah,
of
I beat him a lot online.
Yeah.
Robin, no shots fired. This is just another Tuesday. But Robin,
We don't like Robin because we asked her to join and she was like, nah, elf all the
No,
way.
we love Robin.
Bruh.
Elf all the way, babe.
I think
Damn you, Robin.
I think Robin has a lot of potential.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I watched when we was at the I can't remember.
Is she better than Nikki? Because Nikki was immense, wasn't she?
Nikki was good, but I think Robin has a lot of potential because
She's travelling.
I watched her at the Wardour Street game when there was a tournament, and she plays Leo just like I do. So I was like, right, okay, and I was watching the way she plays. She has a lot of potential.
Yeah,
I feel like
Shout out to Robin. Shout out to Robin. Best female in the community.
so.
Only female. I don't like her because she didn't want to join us.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we did massively more. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Massively
So
more.
obviously with
We
her,
actually, we actually have, I'll let you land.
yeah.
What does this mean? Land?
Well, you
Land
were
the
saying
comment,
earlier,
land
so
the
let him
comment.
finish his
Land the
comment.
plane.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I got this thing where
Come on, man.
Nah, he's got a lot of shots in me. Innit?
yeah!
Don't worry.
Always making it like
Verne-
it's not this.
Verne-
Listen,
Verne
this
is shooting
no,
everyone down,
This
man,
is
honestly,
District
man.
G and chill, not the
It's all right though. It's
Jay
all right.
King Jae
versus
show.
Mario show.
It's all right. It's all right. Early shots. You get me? Still got time.
Still
Still
got
got
time.
time. Yeah. You still got time to respond. But yeah, no. I feel like if I kind of like show Robin like some stuff with Leo as well, I feel like she can kind of get to the where she
Well, you
needs
know
to
what
get
you
to.
need to do, don't you?
Come to the tournament.
Exactly.
I will.
That sounded
Hold on a
very-
minute, was
sounded
that
very-
another-
Yeah, that was another.
No.
This guy's a silent assassin. Sitting there looking sweet and just like cow.
That shot button so many times, man.
Yeah,
It's
Lord
like
fire.
It's cool. Go Sane.
That's different.
Go Sane.
Jay,
Really good. I think Go Sane. I think he might be the best player on your team, or it might be second or first. But he'll probably give me a little bit of a problem if I played him. If I'm honest. And I don't ask a player. Renessa.
Yeah.
What is it?
I think I could beat him if we played again. But I would like to play. I would like to play them for it. But we'll sort it out anyway. I would like to play them.
Quick
for it.
question to you, Jay. A quick question to you because I've always wondered this. I mean, your gig is like for the first 6-7 months was infamous, but because you're a streamer and you're a big streamer, let's face it, one of the biggest streamers of Tekken, what in the UK, Europe, around the world. I stand corrected. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
You got to understand.
but
There's
do
no
you
one.
not-
There's no one bigger than me in
But-
Europe
but,
for Tekken stream.
Shots fired. They can do it.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
That's to everyone out there. Is this true, or some people say that didn't work? Has been in for no reason.